Hi, I'm your host, Colin Brown, and today I'm joined with a very special guest, Jason Klappa. How are you today, Jason?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So, I brought you on to the show to ask you a few questions about your profession. Now, am I correct in saying that you are a professional camera operator?
Yeah, videographer, director of photography.
Wow. Now, do you mind telling me where you work, what company you work with?
Yes, I work for Plum Media here in Milwaukee. We are now located over in the Menominee Valley.
Ah, and what does Plum Media do exactly?
Plum Media, we do a lot of corporate video. We do everything. There's two sides of the business. We do video and live events. So we do, anything from small town halls to we have a crew in Panama for a very large scale live event, and then corporate video as well.
Wow, so you kind of run all over the place.
We do quite a bit. I'm one of two main videographers, camera operators on staff. Some of our producers shoot as well, but yeah, we kind of end up all over the place. I haven't been outside of the United States for Plum yet, but I've been all over the state so far.
Wow. Well, how did you get started at Plum? Was it just by luck of the draw, or did you know somebody that worked there prior, or?
It was a little bit luck of the draw. I'd heard the name of the company. I'd worked for a production company in Madison before, and I've also worked for two TV stations. So I'd kind of heard the name Plum in the industry, and at the time, my now fiance and I were headed back to Milwaukee from where we were working over in Michigan. I reached out to contacts at Plum, and it kind of worked out that they were looking to add another videographer on staff, and kind of met them and freelanced with them, and then went through the hiring process from there.
Wow. Why did you choose to become a camera operator? Was it something you were always dreaming of, or was it just...
It was something I always liked to do. I was always the kid running around at Christmas with a camcorder or a camera. And then in college, I actually took a couple classes and was pursuing a different major, and kind of made the realization that, it's something I could turn into a career. And then took classes and graduated and kind of made my career through there. But it was something that I always had interest in, and then, found a way to make it my career, and I'm glad I did so.
Were there any projects that you had worked on that really stood out to you as one of your preferred projects that you just enjoyed working on from start to finish?
I can't think of a project off the top of my head. There's been a lot of very unique experiences, both between production and being in news. Both sides of the business kind of let you go places that the average person never would get a chance to. For news, I've worn firefighters gear and gone into a full simulated fire. I've flown around in a B-17 around a city before and got to shoot video out of the top hatch of the plane, and it's just provided a lot of unique experiences you would never get a chance to otherwise.
Wow, that is really amazing. What have you ever worked in a different position in it?
Well, even currently, I've been a videographer at a news station, so kind of with that came shooting, editing, running a live truck, several different things. So kind of even now in my current field, if I'm not shooting, I may be gaffing or gripping or things like that. So I've always kind of worn several hats in the industry.
Okay.
So it kind of depends. There's days where Bob is our other videographer, where I'll be an assistant camera, where I'm pulling focus and doing things like that. So.
Well, I'm really sorry to cut you short, but we gotta wrap things up. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you, Jason, for joining us today. Absolutely amazing to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And thank you, viewers at home, for watching. Stay tuned until next time. Bye.